Good morning guys, welcome to another day in the life. Today I will be taking you with me during my class again, during my studying process for my exam week, which is next week. And I still need to do some bookkeeping tonight, so I'm going to do that too. Enjoy! Alright, it is time to study. I've got my coffee ready, my water bottle somewhere. Here it is. And what my plan is until the exam is the following. I have my schedule, my monthly planner, and I just finished writing down everything I want to do each day. It's mostly the blurting method because usually in year 1 and 2 I used to study with flashcards only and taking practice exams, as many as possible, but that's not possible in year 3. So I needed to shift my method of learning a little bit, at least for the last period and for this period. And what I found out during the last period is that the blurting method is really working well for me. So I wrote down all the diseases I need to know for this exam, and also everything from the disease I need to know. So the symptoms, the risk factors, diagnosis, all sorts of things. Pathophysiology, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I hope you know what I mean. And then just some basic things I need to remember from year 1 and 2, like the pressures in the heart, the Bohr effect, ECG, those kind of things. And what I do is I simply write at the top of the page, this is the disease, and then I write down the symptoms, everything I know, risk factors, everything I know, diagnosis, everything I know, the DD, everything I know, etc, etc. And most of the times I don't know even 25% from the top of my head. But what the diseases, etc. I know how to explain it and I know how to work with it. So the goal here is to get everything in my head, and I start with a blue or black colored pen. And after that, I will use my red pen to write down everything I didn't know. And then you'll see that this sheet will turn more blue as I'm coming closer to the exam. I cannot tell you how good this works for me. So we're going to study for 2 hours. And then, yeah, we will see how far we can come. Got my to-do list right here. Let's start. All right, 2 hours 30 session is done. Now it is time for some dinner, and while I'm eating my dinner, I am going to call Janneke, my girlfriend, because she just finished the first day-ish of her internship. So I want to hear all about it, of course. Finished calling with Janneke. It was a pretty long call, so I'm starting a little later than I expected with my bookkeeping, but that's okay. I already booked some time to just relax today. This was that time. Although I like it a bit, like bookkeeping in general, and just having a business. That's obviously pretty fun, but there's also a part of me that's a little bit looking up to starting the bookkeeping. So what I'm usually doing is just comforting myself a little bit by doing something, putting on some good music, or like a Netflix show. You can guess which Netflix show I am going to watch today. That will be Suits. It's absolutely my all-time favorite. Like I've watched it 7 times, I think, maybe more. I don't know. It's like it's almost an addiction. Like over the past 7-8 years, I've watched it so many times. It's insane. Like the storyline is incredible, and I don't know. It just gets to me, and the music in this series is top notch. Top notch. I haven't watched Suits in a while, so I'm going to do that now while I am going to do the bookkeeping. It's like a podcast, sort of, Suits. And if you're wondering where I got this poster from, I get a lot of comments on Instagram about this one. It's unfortunately no longer on display.com. That's where I got it from originally, but the creator who put this one on Display isn't selling it anymore. So that's a shame. Hopefully it will come back in the future, but in the meantime, I'm sorry, I can't put a link in the description. So, okay, let's start. Well, that's it for today. Was it my most productive day? Absolutely not. I always feel like the classes are a bit useless, but that's just a feeling. I know that they are useful, but I don't feel as productive as when I would study like for 4 hours in the time that I had the class. If it all makes sense at all, I'm happy I got in a few hours of studying today and that I did my bookkeeping because that was really necessary. Well, I just gotta say thank you so much for watching. The support on the last videos were absolutely amazing. I am really honored that you're watching this video. It means a lot to me, so thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one.